Well, good morning, folks. It's Richard Gene here. I'm back on the Tennessee River, long haul from the house, and we have a spin-off from the hurricane. It's a day early, so on the way here, about halfway here, I listened to the weather, and we're going to experience some rain today sometime, possibly thunderstorms. So that's just the way it is. I'm a long ways away from home. We're going to catch fish today regardless of the weather, or I hope it don't get too bad. I don't believe it is. It's just a possibility of a thunderstorm or two. If it gets real bad, I'm going to duck, get up under a bridge or something till it passes, and we'll go on back fishing. But today, I only brought Finesse baits with me. Light line, 6-pound test line, Finesse worms, Finesse crawfish. I've got, Finesse lizards. I love to fish in these river systems with Finesse baits because, you know, there's a possibility of catching smallmouth, largemouth, and spotted bass. And plus, it's real sporty. Real clear water conditions, to me, spells finesseful type tactics. And of course there's other ways to catch fish out here, but I love it. Just come with me and let's go fish. 4-inch zoom lizard. That's one of my favorite baits right here. It's 1/16 ounce bullet weight, 6-pound line, and a size number 1 Gamakatsu hook. And this is just this is a good little finesse rod right here, or I like it. It's a H2O Express. And it don't say what action. I'm going to say it's medium action. It's 6'8" long, and 6 to 12-pound test line is what it's rated for. So it's perfect for that, with a little kinetic reel right here made by Quantum. And I'm just going to start off with that this morning. We may change to some other type of baits. I've got a lot of different kinds of finesse baits, worms, crawfish. Oh my goodness, this and that and the other. But right now, as clear as the water is, there's no doubt that green pumpkin or watermelon seed are great colors. Or they are for me. They work for me. The surface temperature this morning is 82 degrees. Barometric pressure is holding, and let's see what else we got. The wind's out of the east. That don't bother me, you know. The old saying is, when the wind's out of the west, the fish bites the best. When the wind's out of the east, the fish bites the least. Is this true? Is this myth or not? It don't matter. We're going fishing, folks. Let's go do it. Woo! Okay, I'm going to turn around and face the current right here. They're absolutely ripping this water this morning. I mean, they're ripping it. And I like that. That's good. That'll position these fish. I feel like they'll probably be tied up against the bank, being it's overcast and they're ripping this water. As fast as they are, those fish will probably be right up against the bank, but we'll see what we can do. That drags just about right. Let's make us a cast right there. See what's going on. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're ripping it. Woo. Now when they're ripping it like this, if a smallmouth bites, you talking about a hard bite. I mean, it'll just be boom. There he is. Third cast of the day. This is a good one. Let me loosen my drag. This is a real good one right here. Right off the bat. It's a smallmouth. I can tell by the way he's fighting. Now, y'all see that? good jaw right here. I believe that was the third cast. I got a good hook in him. I can tell that. Yeah, it's a good smallmouth. They're all good ones. Look at him right there. Golly, bum. That ain't nothing like the sport of fishing, folks. Alright, come on in here. I want to show you off. You're a pretty fish. That's a good smallmouth. Whoa. That fish give me a fit, I'm talking about. Well, I've done blow the weed down from where we caught him, but I got to show y'all this fish. Now, is that not a beautiful fish right there? Look at there. Beautiful smallmouth. And I'm going to tell you what, he give me a fit. On 6-pound test line, he give me an absolute fit. And that's the fun of fishing. I do not want to railroad a fish in. I want to give a fish a fighting chance, which on 6-pound test line, smallmouth this size can pop it. Just like that if you don't watch it. That's the sport of fishing. Let's let him go. Alright, folks, let's look at that. Is a pretty fish right here. That's where they get their power from, that broad tail. See how broad that tail is? Real thick right here. They're just a powerful bass. There's not a fish, there's not a bass in freshwater like a smallmouth. But let's, I'm gonna revive him just a little bit. Right here. We'll let him go. Hey, you ain't even been out of the water that long. There he goes. Let's catch another one. Now that was a lot of fun. Tell you what, let me show y'all something you may know, or a lot of fishermen do, some don't. It's just starting, but on a little bait like this, and especially because of the light line, this is rigging it Texas rigged. I always run my hook all the way through like that and just come back and barely skin a hook it. That way I can get an easier hook penetration. When I set the hook, I don't have to jerk so hard. There's no reason to not get a hook in a fish if you can help it. Got to get a hook in him if you can, because it's good for you. I'll be able to talk in a minute. I just anticipate another strike. I always face into the current. I mean, it works on your battery and your equipment and all that, but you're better off letting that bait coming down and wash down naturally. And I'm feeling for rocks, making little bitty movements so I don't go over the top of the head of that fish. I want that, what I'm saying is I'm wanting that bait to go over top of those big rocks, and right in behind them big rocks lays the big boys, the smallmouth, or the little ones. And when that bait gets in behind that rock, certain rock, it's boom. There's the bite. I missed him. I don't think that was the jaw. But see how that hook triggered out right there with just that little bit. And I don't jerk real hard. I've got my drag set real light, because I am fishing for the hardest fighting bass in fresh water right now. They will pop this line like nobody's business if you don't watch it. There's a bite. Yep. My goodness. Woo-wee. That's not a smallmouth, that's a large jaw right here. And a good one. Look at him. My goodness, he's strong. All these fish out of these river systems are strong. He's jumping more than that smallmouth did a while ago. This is a spunky fish right here. Just take your time. They don't need to horse them in. You will lose fish. No doubt you'll pop off and lose them. Just take your time and enjoy it. But this is a nice little fish right here. Giving me a fit. No wonder he's healthy. It's a healthy fish there. Come on in here. So we got us a smallmouth and a large jaw. A small jaw and a large jaw. And that's a pretty fish. Finesse baits. Is that the answer? Well, maybe not all the time, but river systems with clear water, I do a lot better with downsizing baits. You can catch some good fish like this if you'll just stick with it. Size will take care of itself. Beautiful large jaw, not a blemish on him, short, stumpy. Let's let him go right here. There he goes. Oh my. Big old jet. Hey, let's catch another. Woo! Woo! Okay. I'm sorry, folks. There's a bite. Yep. Nope. That's not what we wanted, Elmo. We're wanting a big bite right here before this thunderstorm. Right here. Quit. That's a little spotted. Yeah, he's fasty. It's a little spotty bass. That's a Micropolis calabra. Goodbye. Gaboom. Oh no, look what's coming right there. Oh my goodness. That's a hard rain right there. That's a good one. Yep. Love it. Gotta love it. Elmo. There's bite. Yes, sir. We got a good one right here. If I can hold him. Y'all see that? That fish went up on the bank I'm talking about. Excuse me. I got a good fish right here. I mean, a good one. I'm just gonna woo, do the best we can right here. This is a big smallmouth right here, or it could be a largemouth. I believe it's a largemouth. Look how he's trying to escape. Golly, that fish fought just like a smallmouth. I'm talking about. Let me get my boat out of these rocks, folks. I mean, just like a doggone smallmouth. I'm surprised at the strength that fish had. But I shouldn't be. River fish can fight. Especially when you got 6-pound line. Look at there. Whoo! That's a good fish right there. I could have swore that was a doggone smallmouth. We ain't got him yet. We do now. Golly. What a pretty river bass. My goodness. I'm talking about. I love this stuff. They ain't nothing like the outdoors. I mean, I've said that many a time. But it excites me. As many fish as I've caught in my life, I cannot get over it. I've got it bad. Real bad. Okay, let me get my forceps. I mean, that ain't no giant, but what a chunky river bass. And this fish fought just like a big smallmouth. Just as hard. I'm talking about just as hard. Let's get this hook out. I mean, y'all can tell I'm excited. I love it. There we go. That's a beautiful, beautiful fish. It's a good end to the day. There's another thunderstorm coming, and I am give out. There's been all kinds of weather today. Went through 2 or 3 torrential downpours, y'all can see, but I love it. Nothing like it. Let's let him go right here. What a chunky, chunky river bass. I mean, I got a mess. I mean, look in the bottom of the boat, folks. I don't have a bilge pump on this little boat right here. So me and Elmo just stayed on out here and caught them anyway. All right. Woo. Well, folks, I'm going to head on in. I done went through two storms, and I wasn't prepared. No raincoat or nothing. I don't watch the weather. I go fishing when I can because it's good for me. The heck with it. It's been hot. I don't care to get a little bit wet. But that last bass I caught, I'm not kidding. That largemouth pulled as hard as any smallmouth I've ever caught. Why? I don't know. But that fish almost whooped me. But thank y'all very much for watching. Okay. Hey. And this is important. Whoa. Hey, man. Woo! Hey! Woo, woo, woo!